Hi, this is Kenadee and Diane, and we have been venturing through Alberta and British Columbia, Canada.
Good morning. It was a rough night. The trains were super loud, and both Kenadee and I just couldn't get kind of comfortable in our tent, but we survived. We didn't get eaten by any kind of wild animals and stuff, so we're just getting ready to eat breakfast. I've already packed up our tent, so that spot's all clear. Our view from our campsite is still amazing. It did get wet, so our tent and our sleeping bags got a little bit wet. After our hike from Wapta Falls, I think we'll probably check out our next campsite and maybe just lay out all our stuff to dry out and just explore the next campsite. This morning's breakfast we are actually going to be having, so it's breakfast skillet, hash brown and scrambled eggs mixed with pork sausage, peppers and onions. So it sounds yummy. We were pleasantly surprised that our spaghetti tasted delicious last night, so looking forward to this breakfast, and then we will be on our way to Wapta Falls.
Okay, so I don't know if you can see that bridge thing. My goal was to make a whole bridge to cross the river, but that didn't happen.
We started our hike, literally just started. And so we're heading to Wapta Falls. It's not going to be a long hike. It's 2 kilometers there. The terrain is pretty easy. I think there's a little bit of an incline, but not a drastic one. But we'll see, because so far where I think it's not too bad, then it's wide. So you can hear the bell, the bear bell. Recommended. There has been bear sightings around here, so we just have to keep alert. And we both have bear spray on our person, so I ended up buying 2 as well as holsters so that we can have them attached to our hydration pack, so that's on our belt. Kennedee's taking the lead, but you can just see from just ahead it's pretty flat and just muddy, but not too crazy. The terrain isn't all that exciting because of the rain. It's all wet and muddy, and actually the woods are kind of creepy. Just making sure we're making noise, so if there are any bears around, that they hear us and scamper off and aren't interested in us. That works for me. So one thing I'm noticing along this trail is there's a lot of broken down trees that they've chopped, and I don't know if they've fallen here or if they've been brought down from somewhere. Put up I guess a fence so people don't go over the cliff, so it looks like that goes all the way down, but there's the river. So we just finished the hike. We actually just walked really fast. We booted it back pretty quickly to the trailhead. There were several people, several groups of people, so this was empty when we arrived, but there's and then one more vehicle back there. So there's a bunch of other people out there, so if they want to get eaten by bears, well, hopefully they don't. But none of them were carrying bear bells or bear spray or really water or anything. So, but it's really not that long. It took us probably just over an hour to do 5K, so that's pretty good. So now I just need to figure out what our next plan is, because this took one faster than I was thinking it was going to do, and it is still early. So we are probably going to head towards Golden. There's I think the Northern Lights wolf center or something like that. So we're gonna probably check that out and then just kind of take it easy, find our campsite that we're gonna camp overnight in, and then plan for some hikes in Glacier National Park. Kenadee is not very motivated to do any more hikes, so I'll have to look at some of the shorter hikes, and then we'll just slowly make our way into Langley, Vancouver area, and kind of go from there.
Honey was found abandoned by a conservation officer who brought him to the Wildlife Center in BC to be rescued.
So we are in Langley, BC. We spent the night, we're here at the Best Western. We're here for another night. But yeah, with the change of plans, with the weather, a lot of the trails were closed in Glacier National Park, some for avalanche closures, but there was a lot of road construction that prevented us from even getting to the trailheads. But we just ended up making the decision to just go straight to here. Then tomorrow we are heading on to the ferry, and we are going to go to Nanaimo and spend a couple of nights in Nanaimo before we travel north to our friends up in Campbell River